Hi everyone, it's Liz Dunoon here for the 10-Minute Tutor, and today I'm going to be reading you Chapter 4 of the Tuckshop Kid. So that's Chapter 4.
You'll find the worksheet for this video in the description below.
Now I'm still in the Royal Melbourne Botanic Gardens, and behind me you can see a flag on top of a rather nice looking building, and that's the Governor General's house in Melbourne. So you can see the flags on top, indicating I think that she might be there. So that's what's in the background. All right, let's make a start. It's Chapter 4 and we're on page 20. So 20 down the bottom. And if you remember, our Tuckshop boy Matthew had just been made to do a practice for the cross country after he'd had quite a big lunch and 2 chocolate milks, and he has fainted in the middle of the cross-country practice on the oval. He's completely fainted. So his mother has come to the school and they're now on their way to the doctors. So let's see what happens. Chapter 4. Lollies. Jelly beans, 70 cents. Jelly peas, green only, 70 cents. Jelly belly, 70 cents. Red skin, 60 cents. Blistered skin, 60 cents. Peeling skin, served in bite-sized chunks, 60 cents. Mixed lollies, 50 cents. Antisocial lollies, 50 cents. Lollipop, 40 cents. Lollipop, 40 cents. Oh lolly lollipop, 40 cents. Frogs, red, green, bull. Dr. Morrison, we'll see you now, the receptionist says in a hushed tone. Mum and I walk into a small room packed with medical stuff. On a shelf is a jar with a blue eye inside floating. I take a gulp. My eyes are blue. The doctor shakes my hand. How are you, Matthew? Great, I think. That's why I'm seeing a doctor. He collapsed during PE, Mum says. What were you doing? The doctor asks me. Running, says Mum. Fancy making kids run in this heat. How far did you run, Matthew? Mum doesn't know the answer to that question. About 2 laps, I say. Were you sprinting? Even though I don't remember it too well, I know the answer. No, I never sprint. Well, let's have a look at you, shall we? Why do adults say we when they really mean me? Or in Dr. Morrison's case, him and his cold metal equipment. After I take off my shirt and shoes, he listens to my heartbeat. Hits me on the knee with a drumstick. I wish it was fried chicken. Takes a prick of my blood and then full-on tortures me, making me stand on a weighing machine. After the test, I get dressed. Dr. Morrison looks at Mum, then at me. I don't like to say this, but you're not a well boy, Matthew. Okay, we're going to change the page over. We're going to be on page 22. Mum looks stressed. The doctor continues. I'll have to do some urine tests. I try not to giggle. He said urine. But I think you may have type 2 diabetes. I don't want to scare you, but it's a disease with serious complications, including possible blindness and limb amputation. He mightn't like to scare me, but he's good at it. I blink and touch my arm. Mum looks even more stressed. What sort of treatment will he need? Insulin injections? Tablets? Perhaps. But first Matthew needs to lose weight, become more active and eat healthy, balanced meals. What? My idea of a balanced meal is a pie in one hand and a Coke in the other. Mum's quiet for a moment. This usually means her can-do business brain is ticking away. I have a client who had his stomach stapled. He lost 40 kilos in 6 months. Impossible, says the doctor. Matthew's far too young. For once, I agree with the doc. Mum has another thought. I could order Slim Fit meals. They deliver healthy, ready-to-eat dinners for $200 a week. Again, not really appropriate for a boy of Matthew's age. No, definitely not. Healthy always means yucky. Okay, leave page 22 now. We're going to go on to page 24. Page 24. It's just that, well, I'm very busy with work, doctor. I don't have time to cook. Actually, I can't cook. I know Matthew's big for his age, but he's a good kid. Never gives me any trouble. I bring home dinner at night, give him money for lunch. He doesn't eat that much. He's just naturally large. The doctor turns to me. What did you have for dinner last night, Matthew? I remember it well. Pizza, meat lovers with barbecue sauce. The thought of it makes me hungry. Can we have it again tonight, Mum? She doesn't answer. And for lunch today? Asks the doctor. A cheese dog, barbecue chips and a chocolate milk. Well, 2 chocolate milks. I won a free one. I smile at Mum, but she doesn't smile back. Instead, she takes out her mobile. Lincoln? Yeah, it's me. I won't be back at work today. My son needs some attention. I don't like the sound of this, not at all. You see, Mum and I have an understanding. She lives to work. I live to have fun. As long as I get Tuckshop money, a top-of-the-line TV, DVD entertainment system, and my own computer, I don't bother her. I don't make her feel guilty for getting home so wound up from trying to please rich, fussy clients. That's the last thing she needs to deal with, is a kid. I leave her alone, and she pretty much leaves me alone. But it looks like that's all about to change, I think. On to page 25. I've just become her latest client. We're there for ages. The doc writes out all the food I'm allowed to eat and how much, and even gives Mum a cooking lesson. He talks about exercise, suggesting walking and playing games rather than cross-country running. Then he asks to speak to me on my own. I'm having a hard time concentrating because on his desk is a jar of jelly beans. I really feel like one, preferably red, but I'd take any colour, even black. You know, people eat for a lot of different reasons, the doc says. Sometimes because they don't feel so good about themselves. Why do you like to eat? I think for a second. Because it tastes good. He smiles. I want you to try something for me, okay? I don't nod. I want to see what it is first. Then again, nodding might help me to get a jelly bean. I want you to like the Matthew you are right now, while at the same time looking forward to the new healthy Matthew you're going to become. Understand? I don't, but I nod anyway. I'm still thinking about the jelly beans. Maybe I'll get a handful. He shakes my hand. Your mum's right, Matthew. You're a good kid. I'll see you in a week, okay? Damn, no jelly beans. Okay, that is the end of that chapter, which I'm pretty sure was chapter 4. So I look forward to seeing you for chapter 5. I'll see you soon. Bye.
Would you like free access to level A and B of the 10-minute tutor? That's 40 more reading and spelling lessons. It's really, really simple. Just follow these 3 steps. Step 1, learn the alphabet sound song and make a video singing it. It can be you, your children, your class, or your friends. The more, the merrier. Step 2, post it on your favorite social media platform with the hashtag #the10minutetutor. Step 3, once it's posted, click the link in the description below this video, www.the10minutetutor.com/level B, and fill out the form. Once we get it, we will email you free access to all 56 tutorials in level A and B of the 10-minute tutor to really supercharge your reading and spelling skills.